having this geospatial modeling on the basis of the climate change, whatever are happening for the different fauna and flora, then long-term monitoring of the plots where we are having this periodic studies so that we can have the observation in the different time scale. So we can study whether the population of those species are decreasing or their number is increasing, because on that criteria only they have been kept in different categories of the ICL. Many of you know that our father of taxonomy of the whole world is Carl Linnaeus, to whom we call as the father of taxonomy. And since 1777, he has published 12 editions of the Sextima Naturae, wherein he has described more than 7,700 species of the plants and around 4,400 species of the animals. And since then only more than 260 years are passed. At present, around 1.8 million species of the plants and animals have been recorded from the country. And as you know very well that India is one of the megadiversity countries among 17 countries in the world. At present, if you go with the database of Geological Survey of India as well as the Botanical Survey of India, the number of the animal species has gone up to 102,161 animal species in India, as well as 49,006 species of the plants have been recorded for the country. This entire species is coming around 6 to 7% of the whole world, which I am just talking about 1.8 million species. If we talk about this major group of the animals like vertebrates, around 6,700 species of the vertebrates are being recorded from the country, including the fishes, amphibian, reptilian, then birds and mammals. And there is a lot of number of species which are endemic to our country. Out of 1,02,161 species of the animals, more than 28,000 species are endemic to our country. It means they are only found in different states and habitats and biogeographic zones in our country. If you go to this ranking of our fauna diversity and the flora of our country, then our country is ranking in the 8th in the world, and India is also having 4 biodiversity hot spots. That is the Eastern Himalaya, the Northeastern region, which is also combining with the Indo-Burmese region. The third is this Nicobar group of islands, that is the part of the Sunda Island, and the Western Ghat, which is the part of the Indo-Sri Lanka region of the biodiversity hot spots. For the last 1 decade, although we have been surveying entire all the states, union territories of the country, there are 36 states and union territory, of which 25 states have already been documented by ZSI. And apart from the states and union territories, we also have the information of the all biogeographic zones of the country. And as per the Roger and Pawar classification, the country has been divided into 10 biogeographic zones, and in most of the biogeographic zones now we have the information for all the group of animal to mammal. And different ecosystems, natural ecosystems are also studied by ZSI, like marine and coastal species. Around 20,444 species have been recorded from the freshwater ecosystem of the country. 9,456 species have been recorded from the Himalayas. 30,377 species recorded. Like that, estuarine ecosystem, which many of you may be knowing, that wherever our rivers are meeting the sea, that part where we have the brackish water, that is called the estuarine ecosystem. From there, 3,392 species of have been recorded. From mangrove ecosystem, 4,822 species have been recorded. Similarly, for the islands, that is Andaman, Nicobar Islands together, although the area of the island is very, very less, it's 0.25% of the geographical area of the total country, but 11% of the species and 11,009 species of the animals have been recorded. This I could say maybe just 50% of the species as far as terrestrial fauna is concerned. However, there is need for more survey in these areas. So this is the one of the fragile in our country, and not much surveys have been undertaken. ZSI has compiled the information. Today we have from the terrestrial, as well as the marine and in the freshwater ecosystem, more than 11,000 species recorded only from Andaman and Nicobar. Similarly, from the soil habitats of the whole country, our scientists have compiled the information, and 22,566 species have been reported from the soil ecosystem. From the sea grass ecosystem, which is very, very important for the conservation of the many species like dugong in the marine areas. 1,059 species have been recorded from this area. If we talk about the biogeographic zone, starting from the Himalaya, Trans-Himalaya is the first biogeographic zone, around 3,324 species from the Trans-Himalayan, then around 28,000 species from the Himalaya. That is the second biogeographic zone of the country. Then third is the desert ecosystem, desert biogeographic zone. From there, 3,500 species. Then from the semi-desert or semi-arid region of the country, around 6,500 species. Similarly, from the coastal region, our Dr. Raghunathan has been working for last more than 2 decades, and from coasts, 14,000 species have been recorded. From the northeast region, which is also one of the biodiversity hotspots in our country, more than 18,000 species have been recorded from protozoa to mammal. So this is the information. More than 50% information have been so far published, and are also available in our websites. So not only the different group, but also we have been working on the different group of animals for all the orders of insects, and we know their status for all those biographic zones as well as the states and ecosystems from different areas. And one can even refer to that. Similarly, for the land and the seascapes, as I have been talking about, more than 80,000 species from the landscape of our country, and 20,444 species from the seascape have been recorded. Much of the information within the animal group is represented by the arthropods, that include 75,000 species. However, the insects are, we can say, one of the subphylum, that is Hexapoda, that includes almost all the orders and the 3 orders of insect which were kept in the category, that is the Collembola, Protura and Diplora. Now they have been upgraded, and in total now 65,409 species of the insects. These are the 3 classes, and 26 orders have been recorded from our country. And last 2009 onwards, ZSI has been publishing the series, that is animal discoveries, and every year the number is increasing. Even the 2018, 311 species new to the country were known from our country, and there are many species like 372, which was the total number of the new species which have been recorded from our country, as well as the new discoveries to the science. ZSI last more than 3 years have been working on the different projects on the pollinators, and now we have got the status of the different species of the pollinators in our country, like whatever the thrips species, then beetles, and how many species of the flies, then moths and butterflies, then true bugs, then how many species of the hymenopterans. Like we talk about the apices species and the non-apices species of the pollinator in the Hymenoptera group, that includes in the our group Apoidea. That is the superfamily of the order Hymenoptera. That itself, more than 800 species have been recorded from the country. But we do not have much information about all those apis and non-apis species which have been playing a major role for the ecosystem services under the pollination. And there is a need for collaboration by the many of the institutes who are having the stake, and they can have the information from Geological Survey of India. As far as the fauna of India, of our country, are concerned, already you may be knowing that there was a fauna of British India series which was published till 1947. 91 volumes have already been published on different group of animals from the protozoa to mammalia. And after 1947, the name of the fauna of British India has been changed to the fauna of India series, and that also 61 volumes have been published by Geological Survey of India, and it's not by the scientists of ZSI, but many other scientists who have been working on the different groups, and they are also the experts. They might have gained experience for the 15, 20 years. They can also contribute for writing the fauna of India. I invite the experts who are interested to submit the fauna of India. They can approach ZSI and we will welcome it. And we can also facilitate for some of the remuneration to them if they are interested. Entire our ZSI publication for last 104 years up to 2015, we have already uploaded in our ZSI website. Our website ID is zsi.gov.in, and there they can access even without references. Around 2.5 lakh pages of the entire ZSI publications are available there. Not only that, there are several checklists of different group of animals which have been contributed by our scientists. Around 81 checklists are also available that contains around 17,000 species of the animals. But the fauna of India and the fauna of British India, which have been published by ZSI, they includes only around 25% of the species. So still, the work for writing the fauna of India is very, very important. We have been also publishing a lot of other series apart from the fauna of India, that is fauna of India and adjacent countries, then records of the Indian Museum. Records of Geological Survey of India is one of the, I think, pioneer journal which has been published for last more than 5 years from 1916 onwards, and now that is also included under UGC list. So any of the students or the researchers, if they are interested, that they can submit their online publication to ZSI or record ZSI, and they will be getting credit. We do not even charge anything. Only the now screening and reviewing of the papers is a little bit difficult. But if it is a good work, I think all the papers will be accepted. There are various other series for which also we invite the papers from various experts, like occasional papers, then state fauna series, then conservation area series. Whoever is interested to write fauna of conservation area series, that may be the national park, wildlife sanctuaries, community reserve, and the conservation research on different ecosystem. We have the publication, then handbook and pictorial guides are published. A special publication on different group. Status survey of the endangered species. As you know that there are 800 or 686 species of threatened species which are characterized under IUCN. They have been kept under the critically endangered species as well as the vulnerable. We have to complete the status survey in our country. There are many species which are also endemic. So in recent times, ZSI undertook one project in the fauna of Chhattisgarh, and 13 books under that project have been published. They are also available in the website. Who are interested to just refer them or they want to access it, it is easily available to them. So, as I was mentioning, that ZSI being a repository in our country, designated under the Action 39 of Ministry of Environment and Forests and Government of India, being a repository, the experts and the scientists, even the researchers, if they are interested to submit and deposit their specimens, identified specimens and the type specimens, they can submit to ZSI anytime, and that will be accessible to any of the scientists within India as well as throughout India. At present, ZSI is holding 5.6 million of the specimen of various group of animals. That also includes 17,000 our type specimens, pyrotypes, syntypes, as well as the holotypes, and we have been able to digitize all those type specimens. That also we are going to put it in our ZSI website once it is renovated. Not only that, the entire our reference collections of ZSI, the photographs will be available, and for entire species of the country, which is 1,02,161 species of animals, we are making a species page. That species page will also have the information about the name of the species, scientific name, then the common name, then their diagnostic character, their distribution, then photograph. Even we are also trying to have the DNA barcode, if possible, which has been taken up in a large scale by ZSI, and that will be also available to the researchers by ZSI. The photographs which have been digitized by ZSI, we are paying more than 3,000 for taking one photograph, and therefore we are spending a lot of money. But those photographs will be like that. Even by sitting in your laboratory, researcher can access that, and they can enlarge those photographs for the comparison and identification of the species of any group of animals if those types are available. Last more than 100 years, we have actually described more than 5,000 new species to the science by the scientists of Geological Survey of India. Apart from that, we have been receiving the material from all the researchers, students, for identifications, and we have been rendering this our services free of cost so far. But in the future, we do not know, as per the instruction of the Ministry of Environment and Forest, it may be even charged, because if it is only free services, nobody bothers for that. But if it is charged, actually there will be some at least seriousness of the studies. We have also been rendering this identification and advisory services to all the forest departments, particularly for the material of the wildlife seized material, and that also from the different organizations, forest department, they have been telling to us, Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, then Directorate, and every year this number is increasing. So it's not only on the basis of the morphological characters, but we have also been identifying the species on the basis of the DNA codes, then complete microgenomes, and there are several cases which we have been receiving for identifying, making a kit or SOP for identification of some of the species like pangolin and maybe some of the rodents and bats on the basis of the skull and the dentition, so that could be identified from the laboratory by the research worker in there itself. So many cases have been getting from the whole country, and presently now we are going to put entire our ZSI database of 5.6 million specimens into the geospatial platform that will be available on the state level, district level, and the taluka level in the grid scale of 1.25 into 1.25 degree, and even then 100 into 100 kilometer. And one can even see that within that grid of the scale of 1 into 50,000 scale, one can see that how many species are there. That is still in the process, and that it's not only the data of Geological Survey of India, but entire information which is available for the entire fauna of the country, that we have been compiled. And now we will be able to understand in which grid, like some people say, the biodiversity hotspots areas are there in the northeast, or Andaman Nicobar Island, maybe Western Ghat, the Himalaya. What is actually the density as well as the population plus species diversity in those areas. So that is going to help us for the conservation as well as the management for those species. What are the area, whether they are the locally endemic or they are widely distributed across the state and the landscape, biographic regions. That information will be available once we have the entire database of the GI on the GIS platform. Last, at least I could say last 7 to 8 years since the establishment of our DNA barcoding laboratory in our ZSI, as well as now we have the facility in 7 to 8 regional centers like Kolkata, Dehradun, Pune, then Hyderabad. Our Pune regional center, which is organizing this particular webinar, they also have got the faculty for the molecular studies, and whenever they are going to describe a new species or the endemic species, maybe species which are included under the IUCN or the wildlife protection species, protected species, they can carry out apart from the morphological character, molecular studies, and if at all any species is new, they can send it for publication. So those species information also we are going to submit it, and most of the data of ZSI or the headquarter as well as regional centers, if I could share it, I can tell you that it's the maximum number of the DNA barcode on number of species of the animals, that is from protozoa to mammalia. We will compare in the Southeast Asia, that is the maximum for Zoological Survey of India. And now this number has exceeded more than 6,500 barcodes, and anyone can access it in NCBI or the bold database, and that would be useful for the comparison of the species which have not been word out. And this is very, very important studies which we have taken up recently for last 7 to 8 years, and many interesting findings, particularly for solving descriptive species and the sibling species is very, very important. That's why this mitochondrial CO1 we have taken up, and then that we have been taking up for the further studies. And these papers are also published. That is also going to help us for the biological sciences and the collaboration. Then there are many pest species and there are the commercial species that could be taken up, like our moth species which have been taken up by ZSI at headquarters. Earlier, nobody was knowing whether moths play important role in the pollination, but after having the study on the moths, more than several thousand species collected during night, and we are finding that most of those moth species are having this pollens attached with the proboscis. So those pollens are also identified for which species they are belonging in, because they have been pollinating during the night, being a nocturnal species, and there are many invasive species from Jerusalem. We have compiled information for the terrestrial as well as the aquatic species. Around 154 species have been identified for that. Not only that, there are several pest species of the thrips, beetles, then hemipteran, and other species that also have been taken up by ZSI. But beyond that also we are looking to that. So at present we want to have the next generation sequencing and the metagenomics, the environment DNA. Like there is no need of collecting the sample from for the animals from the habitat or the landscape. If you only collect the water from any habitat or the pool or maybe the sacred grove, one can understand that how many species of the reptiles and aquatic species of the vertebrates and invertebrates are found, and this also has been worked by Geological Survey of India. At present, more than 33 projects which are funded by different agencies are being carried out. They are ongoing, and many of those Our projects have been funded by them under the National Mission of the Himalayan Studies, like the biodiversity assessment through long-term monitoring plots in Indian Himalayan landscape, then laboratory potential indicator taxa for tracking climate change in the Himalayan landscape, then conservation of threatened vertebrate fauna in Indian Himalayan region through long-term monitoring and capacity building, then understanding of the impact of the forest fire on the faunal resources of northeastern states, particularly in the Mizoram, then assessment of the moths as a significant pollinator in the Himalayan ecosystem of northeast India. So several projects are going on, and beyond around up to the scale of more than 20 crores or more than 100 our researchers have been working in headquarters and regional centers on these projects. Not only that, our scientists have also started working on landscape genetics on the red panda in the Himalayan studies, and they want to understand what is their distribution, what is their habitat, what is the food, even beyond that, even what is the gut bacterial diversity, so that one can assessment what is the food habit. And then in recent times, the scientists of ZSI, as a team, they have been working this phylogenetic studies across the Indian Himalayan landscape, and those threatened species have been taken up. We are getting very, very interesting finding. Even maybe the new species or the vertebrates could be described on the basis of these phylogenetic and the conservation genetics. So like that, many studies are happening in ZSI, and for most of the species, whether it's on the taxonomy or the ecology, even the threatened fauna. So whoever is interested to work on any of the group of the animals, particularly researchers, they can write to us. We have the up-to-date database for all those species, so unnecessary to avoid this duplication and overlapping of the work, and that could be actually those energy could be spent on some of the more interesting species. We will be happy to collaborate with many of those institutions who are interested to work on it. We do have this, or many of our regional museums in regional centers as well as headquarters. Apart from that, the major our zoological galleries are there in the Indian Museum. I do not know how many of you might have visited to the Indian Museum, but most of those in Indian Museum zoological galleries have been renovated by ZSI, and who is interested, they can visit it and they can see how beautifully they have been illustrated. Now the challenge for all of us is
हमारा प्रॉब्लम है क्या हमारा ही उनका क्या हुआ उनका लाइट चली गई है अपना तो चल रहा है यहाँ क्या होगा नहीं चल रहा है ठीक ठीक है क्या चल रहा है इस देयर प्रॉब्लम नहीं अपना तो क्लियर है सब कुछ सर का आवाज नहीं आ रहा सर को मैसेज करो हां किसी ने किया ये कोई पागल प्रेजेंट कर रहा है कौन है ये कैफा नदाफ उनको लिखा किसी रिमूव करो उनको दो वहां पे इसीलिए रुक गया उधर इसमें नहीं निकाल सकते उसमें यहाँ से नहीं अभी स्ट्रीमिंग भी चल रहा है वहाँ पे उसको मैंने मैसेज भी किया प्रेजेंट मत करो कुछ मत करो बोल के कौन है ये नगा नहीं इसको रिमूव कैसे करें इसको रिमूव कर उसको मैसेज लिखो कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते हम तो पोस्ट नहीं है सर कौन है इसका नाम कैफा नदाफ उसको मैसेज डालो कैफा मत करो मैसेज डालो प्लीज डोंट प्रेजेंट उसको मैसेज डाला मैंने ऑलरेडी डाला श्रीजीत मेरे से मैसेज डाल दो यही प्रॉब्लम है गूगल में क्या करेंगे रुकना पड़ेगा सर है ऑनलाइन
अरे उसमें डाला क्या उनको मैसेज?
मैसेज भी डाला. Okay, that's Chandra left.
has left the meeting. अभी नंद कुमार को बोलो करके बोलो.
सर आप पहले यहाँ अनाउंस करिए, ऑडियंस को रोक के रखिए. यहाँ नंद कुमार को बोलिए. यहाँ बोलिए.
May I request Dr. Kailash Chandra has finished his keynote address. Now may I request Shri Nand Kumar Parab to start his lecture, and before that I will give a brief introduction about him. Shri Nand Kumar Parab is a Goa Forest Service official. He is Assistant Conservator of Forest, Wildlife and Ecotourism, North Division in Panji. He is Master's degree in Agriculture Entomology, and he has undergone State Forest Service training at CASFOS at FRI in Dehradun in 2012-14 batch. He is recipient of the University Gold Medal at the postgraduate and the Ministry Silver Medal for Best All-Round Practitioner Forest at the CASFOS in Dehradun. He was also selected by the MOFCC for the foreign training of forest personnel at the University of Vietnam in Hanoi on the subject wildlife management and ecotourism, and he's also been his services in the forest conservation have also been recognized by his state, and he was awarded a state award by the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa. So may I now request Shri Parab to start his speech and presentation.
Thank you, sir. May I audible you too?
Yes.
May
Yes,
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
so good evening one and all. Actually my top. Hello, good evening
Yes.
one and all.
Yeah, good afternoon,
First
sir.
of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the Zoological Survey of India for giving me this opportunity to present before this group, and on topic particularly overview of wildlife in Goa. I also thanks my department for giving this opportunity to present before this particular audience. So my topic is I am going to speak on overview of wildlife in Goa. So as you know that India is divided into 10 biogeographic zones, and one of the zone that is Western Ghat, and Goa is a part of Western Ghat area. Western Ghat is so rich that it is internationally recognized as a region of immense global importance for the conservation of biological diversity, besides containing areas of high geological, cultural, aesthetic value. And that's why it is notified as one of the important biodiversity hotspots of Goa. Though area is very less, that is 1,80,000 square kilometers, just 6% of the total land area of the India. The Western Ghat contains more than 30% of all plants, fish, herpetofauna, bird, mammal species found in India. And more than 70% of the world existing tiger call this area their home. The Western Ghat perform very important hydrological and watershed functions. Here I am stressing more on generally life support system. Generally, forest provides very important three types of life support system, that is a food, water and air. So nowadays there is a lot of crisis going on water. So Western Ghat performs very important hydrological and watershed functions. Approximately 240 million people receive most of their water supply from rivers originating in Western Ghat. So also the animal diversity is also exceptional with